Hello, everyone. You're watching Cricket Calling. I'm your host, Indraneel. Today, we're going to talk about big thing which is going to happen today. Yes, Rishabh Pant coming back to his elements. He's been off uh, the field for such a long time, more than a year after that unfortunate accident. All eyes will be on Rishabh Pant, how he sort of cope with this new challenge. He's going to be very important because already BCCI has made a statement saying that if Rishabh can start keeping wickets, which he won't do during the initial matches, he could be in contention for T20 World Cup. So all eyes on Pant. We are joined by former CEO of Sahara Pune Warriors. Now, of course, that team doesn't exist, but Abhijit Sarkar, welcome. We are also waiting for Mr. Surinder Khanna. I think there's some technical issue. But Abhijit sir, welcome to the.
Thank you.
Actually drag him out of the nets because he was not willing to. Because this is the appetite, that hunger to be there and to do it for your team, which is amazing, isn't it?
Look, in the past also, I kept on saying that he's unfortunately that accident happened, but I always said that he's our future captain. The way he won the series in Australia, the inimitable spirit, the fighting spirit which he has, and look, uh, in any way, IPL needs stars, and Rishabh Pant is one of those stars. That's the X factor. The A star is born the person who has an X factor. That is a performance plus persona and the X factor. Rishabh Pant has that X factor. I think from my point of view, IPL needs players like Rishabh Pant to come back in action, because you can see in last year also that the crowd were in the stadium just because of our old war horse, our superstar Dhoni and Virat Kohli. So now the young superstars amongst the young superstars, who was coming up very fast, was Rishabh Pant. Unfortunately, he met with an accident, and the other person is whom we can visualize is Shubman Gill. So that's why the whole IPL fraternity, the cricketing fraternity all over the world, all over the globe, is anxiously looking forward for to Rishabh Pant to come back in action, and I hope he comes back with a bang. And although they already have a good wicketkeeper from Jharkhand, Kumar Kushagra, I think he is also very good. Yeah, so he will keep the wickets. But if the typical batting style of Rishabh Pant, he comes back in action, that will be very good for the crowd, and it will draw more crowds to the stadium, and the people will enjoy watching Rishabh Pant in IPL.
Your friend is in charge of. He's at the helm of affairs of Delhi Capitals, Mr. Saurav Ganguly. So, what are two about him? How do you see him? He's a mentor of the side, and where do you see him? How do you see him? Will he? Because he's a very powerful character. We've seen him as a captain, and he's right now looking after the Delhi Capitals. There's Ricky Ponting also, another big player, former player of Australia, someone who's won
Look,
tournaments. I mean, the combination hasn't worked so far.
I don't know, but I think last year it didn't work. Maybe the team was a bit unsettled, I think, because they
Yeah.
kept on changing after every two matches. And the
Yes.
and the only person who consistently performed was Akshar Patel, as far as I can recall. But yeah,
Yeah.
Saurabh Ganguly has been an inspiration. He has inspired youngsters, motivated youngsters, and not he changed the scenario that people used to say that all the cricket will be around west and south, from the northern India, from the remotest corner, and wherever from even it is Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab,
Yes.
Haryana. See, those talents came over, and he was the person who motivated them and that's why either Mohammad Kaif or Yuvraj Singh or Virendra Sehwag or they were born. So I think if Saurabh Ganguly is at the helm of affairs, it is very good for Rishabh Pant at this juncture of his career when he's coming back and he needs. I think he's fortunate that he has two stalwarts there in Delhi Capitals like Ricky Ponting and Saurabh Ganguly, and I am quite sure if Rishabh has developed that he's totally fit and he has a fighting spirit with their motivational factor, the way they will motivate him, he will come back in action.
He has to because and who
Yeah.
knows better? Uh, uh, I mean, about our mentor Saurav Ganguly. I mean, you handled him so well when he was playing for your franchisee, and the last minute entry. I remember all those days. But Delhi Capital squad: Rishabh Pant captain, David Warner, Prithvi Shaw, Nokia, Abhijit Porel. I mean, Abhijit Porel is not going to play. Kuldeep Yadav, Akshay Patel. It's a very complete set. How do you see? I mean, of course, first match. A lot of people are saying that it's always the Indian players who win your matches. So how do you see the depth? Because Ripple Patel is another cricketer we've seen. You've heard Ricky Ponting is very excited because of his strength, his bat speed, and all that. So how do you see the core Indian strength of Delhi Capitals, the squad, the 11? Who's going to be the X factor? Of course, Rishabh Pant is there, but who else could be a game changer?
Look, I will put my bet on Ricky Ponte's blue-eyed boy again, the Prithvi Shaw. That if
Okay.
he and I, yeah, because I still feel he has not performed to his full potential.
Mm,
And if he comes back, and I think
mm,
he is better. I'm not comparing that. Of course, Ishan Kishan is a very good cricketer as well. But if he performs to his best of his abilities, then
mm.
he will be a treat to watch, and it will be good for Indian cricket as well. So Prithvi Shaw is a big X factor for Delhi Capitals. David Warner, of course, the old war horse, and Akshay Patel is there, and the deadly combination of Akshay Patel and Kuldeep Yadav. I think
Yeah.
Notje is unfit. Is he there or is he coming? I don't know. Are you
Nokia,
sure that
Nokia
he's
is there.
coming?
I'm.
Nokia, Nokia,
Uh,
Nokia.
he should be
Do
there.
we have to
He's
check
fit.
uh,
Yeah,
his fit? So
he should be fit.
and
Yeah.
there is a newcomer who they have taken instead as a replacement for Brooks. He was a good performer in Big Bash League, but Fraser, I think, is a hard hitting
Yeah.
batsman.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but the main factor is that top of the order last year, David Warner performed, but Prithvi Shaw was not performing,
Yes.
and the
They
other
need a good
people
start. They need
they
a
need a
good start.
good start.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They need a good start, and the back people down the order they need that confidence that from the upper 1, 2, 3, or 4 they score runs.
Shikhar
Because
Dhawan.
it was happening only down the order was dependent. The whole score was dependent on the players down the order who were coming.
Absolutely.
Even some of the matches, Akshay Patel was the highest scorer in some of the matches
He
last year.
should have been pushed up the order. I mean, hopefully
Yeah.
we'll see that happening today. But going because we're hard pressed for time. Kings, Punjab Kings. I mean, Shikhar Dhawan, old horse, knows his way, and he's got a very good side. If you look at the squad, uh, it's just, I mean, Jitesh Sharma, who's the vice captain, he's someone who's eyeing that spot that we could keep a slot in Team India for the World Cup. We have Harshal Patel coming from RCB. We have Rahul Chahar. We have Johnny Bairstow, Shikhar Dhawan, Rabada, Liam Livingstone. Uh, they have a variety. It's a good team on paper, but I don't know what happens. You've seen them operating. I mean, you've seen them from a close quarter. What what generally goes wrong with Punjab Kings? Why do they struggle to sort of finish? All is well that ends well. The ending is absolutely not picture perfect all the time. Any particular reason you can pinpoint?
Look, Kings 11, Punjab Kings has always been a good performer on the table. You know,
Yeah,
they always selected the best of the teams in the auctions. But
yeah,
that was the people who were selected, the players who were selected, they didn't perform. to their
Mm.
potential or as a team.
Yeah,
And I,
yeah.
I think there was lack of synchronization between the coaches and the players or whatever. The players were, I think, I strongly feel that if that happens, because you cannot forget that last year Shami was also there. He was one of the last highest wicket takers there. So they will not last year, 2 years, sorry, 2 3 years
2 years
back.
ago,
Even
because
Shami
Shami
was
was
in there.
with Gujarat. Yes.
No, Gujarat. I mean to say
Yeah.
they had even Shami in the team, but Shami went and performed in Gujarat, and
Yeah.
in Punjab Kings they were not able to exploit his potential. So it
Yes.
depends. You have to remember that they have changed his coach. Their coach Sanjay Bangar is their coach now.
Yeah.
So that will be the main. Sanjay Bangar is a seasoned. He was a Indian batting coach as well. So they have left out
Yes.
Wasim Jaffer, and
Mm.
then I don't know the whole entourage of coaches along
Dynamics.
with Sanjay Bangar.
Yes. Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
So that will be a big factor because I feel whatever
And
I
and
have seen, the whatever.
And I also have that sort of opinion about Arshdeep Singh. He has to come good. He's a great wicket taking bowler. We're looking at someone who can partner that new ball with Jasprit Bumrah. And Arshdeep is a very good candidate because these matches he's going to be playing at least in the first leg will sort of give us a very good understanding where Arshdeep is going as a bowler in T20 because his coming into the side and getting established in such a short span of time. A lot of people said it's a shortcoming of Indian pace battery. That someone coming in as a newbie like Arshdeep and establishing himself in such a short time is a shortcoming. Do you think like that?
Look, first of all, one more thing I would like to add that you are forgetting the
Yeah,
name of Curran, Sam Curran, who was the player of the tournament of last T20 World Cup. They are also part. I
yeah,
think he's also part of Kings 11. So they have a
yeah.
formidable pace attack, and
Really?
of course, Sam Curran is a good batsman as well. As far as the fast bowling is concerned, we have discussed in the past also in Redil that yeah, whenever a new upcoming stars fast bowling or bowler comes up in the IPL, they start with a bang, they come with the for 140, 145, and slowly they come down to 135 and then 125. They are not able to sustain that. And of course, Arshdeep has been a good but he has been able to develop himself and but that the way he was supposed to be nurtured, I feel that I have not seen. Like, I feel even in the I am not sure, even in the one day World Cup team, he should have been along with the team. It is
Yeah.
my personal opinion. He should have, even if he was not playing, because he is our future. The most of the future, the other players were there, but I think I am, if I'm not wrong, Arshdeep was, maybe he was nursing an injury or he was playing some domestic cricket. But he being a future of the World Cup, he should have been traveled with the World Cup team this year in India.
But we,
So
we are
in
hoping like he does it. He does it this time to the West Indies and the US. But coming back to, I mean, what we saw last night was always on the cards. I mean, how can starting with a bang? I mean, they've always done it. RCB. We saw Virat Kohli losing and saying stuff. Also, when Rachin Ravindra got out of CSK, he was really bowling. He was really batting well. He didn't bowl though, but. Yeah, RCB losing the opening game. I mean, they have played around 32 matches or something. Yeah, and Chennai have won 21 of them. I mean, they win the toss on a pitch which will sort of be assisted with a lot of dew factor, and they chose to bat, and then it backfired, yeah, collapsed in the middle, and then some recovery towards the end. But tell me something, what is with the RCB team? I mean, why is it uh, they're not able to? I mean, the women have done well. Do you think that will inspire the men folks to do something special this year? Because every time there is so much, and their fan base is so huge. So how do you see that challenge? Because Dhoni is very cool, and whosoever plays for Chennai, all the leftovers they take. Chennai Super Kings, and the way
I'm
they
coming,
make a team.
I was just trying to come to that point of yours only.
Yeah,
It's just it's a talking point is that it's nurturing the old war horses into
yes,
match winners.
yeah,
Like Fizz, I always forget his name. That Mustafizur Rahman. Is against the
What
old
about
war
it?
horse ball. So, and it was uncharacteristically batting wicket.
Mm.
And because of that, after they took batting, RCB. But the all the and Chennai has always put faith on the old war horses, and the way
Yeah,
Dhoni and everybody, Dhoni and Fleming has nurtured them, and they have
yeah,
been fruitful for them, and they have been match winners for them. And
yeah.
that was there was a leadership group. It was being seen leadership group as Dhoni and Ruturaj Gaikwad was working its total symphony. It was a symphony of leadership group working total symphony with each other, and the way they
Mm.
organize the players in the field.
Yeah,
So that you have to first of all, you are always all the old horses. Either it is Ajinkya Rahane, either it is Fizz. Early on, it was Ambati Raidu. So
yeah.
you always take along those players, and they come and perform, and they make you win.
Yeah.
And it was a batting week. Of course, I can realize after Virat Kohli is coming back after such a long gap, he will take
Mm.
one or two matches to. He shows his sparks the way he hit a six for Thiksana, but
Mm.
of course he was a bit out of
But
touch.
it was an
But
average. It was an average comeback
uh,
by Virat Kohli. I
I'm
mean, let's.
but he will take. He will. I think I'm still pretty confident he will take one or two matches to settle down.
Yeah.
But the fake factor is that
That's the more
in that
dignified way of saying that it'll settle down. Fact.
so but being a batting pitch in the
Yeah.
way
Not a batting. Yeah.
that Patidar and Maxwell got out, and the way they got trapped, the bowling, the way they were advised, it was a typical planned the way of getting them out. And because when most of the time, as they see that when Jadeja will come, when Thiksana will come, because spinners will come, it will be difficult. But they were already three or four down by the Pacers. So
Yeah.
the
True.
way that
True.
was planned, and secondly, now coming to the point of RCB, look, RCB has always, unfortunately, there early on it was Gale. After Gale has gone, now here they are still too dependent on these three players. One is Maxwell, second is Virat Kohli, third is Fab. If
Mm.
these three players out of these three, two performs, they perform. They are able to win. They are able to sail through. They are too much
Mm.
dependent,
Mm.
and their I'm not talking about Rawat. Rawat played well yesterday, and the other person who they used
Right.
to depend on is Dinesh Karthik.
No, no.
So now,
Basically, the basic core issue is here that if you have job security, look at Ajinkya Rahane. I mean, the catch he took, the way he was batting. So when you have that surety, the
right,
job security, that you won't be dropped no matter what happens, which probably Ben Stokes also did when he was captaining England all throughout the baseball series. So something with Sunrisers going to the next match, Sunrisers versus KKR in our favorite old Eden Gardens. So that'll be played in the evening. It's a Saturday blockbuster. You can't just let your other assignments or anything else come in your way because you're going to be hooked to the television sets because it's a double header. Saturday double dhamaka. So
it is
Sunrisers
it is
Sunrisers
Pat
have to learn that, pick it up from CSK. They have actually prepared a lovely template, isn't it?
it's the world champion captain Pat Cummins versus Michael Stark.
Ah,
So the first these are the two bowlers who will facing each other. That's
yeah.
but I am expecting as Gautam Gambhir is back at the in the helm of affairs and
Ah,
KKR. So I'm expecting some surprises from KKR.
yeah.
I hope Shreyas Iyer is fit and
Ah,
he is back in action. That is also a very
yeah.
important factor. And
Yeah.
last year they were a bit deprived in their ball week because of their last moment injury to the bowlers. So
Mm,
and Pat Cummins backed out last year. So now the
yeah.
bowling attack looks better this year. So for the KKR's bowling attack, and as Sunrisers, all they have all bidded for the
I
big
mean, I
fish.
think it's
So
centered around a lot of foreign recruits like Pat
yeah,
Cummings, uh, Makram, Travis Head. These are the guys who are going to be the core. formula. And of course, Klassen and Andre Klassen is special. But Rinku Singh, I'm going to watch the match for Rinku Singh, isn't it? I mean, it's such a tremendous talent. I
Uh,
mean, most dangerous batter between 16th and 20th over was the fact. And he's any game we play, Rinku Singh always is going to be the X factor. What are your thoughts? Who's going to be the X factor in that evening match?
that 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 is the attraction in the deal of IPL. If there is
Yes.
no X factor, people crowd will not come and watch. The people will
Yeah.
not come and watch on TV as well. For
Yep.
for that match against KKR and Sunrisers, people will come and watch how Riku Singh plays, how he finishes the game,
Yeah.
how he faces Pat Cummins and the formidable bowling attack of Sunrisers. So
Mm.
and again I keep on repeating, IPL needs stars. Now not that the stars which are the another star which we are expecting is Rinku Singh, Indian
Yeah.
star. I know
Yeah.
because now their Dhoni is already on the verge of retirement. Virat
Yeah.
Kohli is about maybe this is the last T20 World Cup. So
Yeah.
if Rinku Singh and players like them or other youngsters uh, perform, some youngsters come up, that is very good for the future of IPL and future of Indian cricket as well. So because
True.
we are still our as far as the six, seven position, and one more thing you must remember that what I have come to know, Surya is also not fit. So it's a
Yeah.
very there's the
First,
World
first
Cup
couple of matches, he's a doubtful
a
starter.
couple of
Yeah.
matches. Yeah,
Yeah.
but, but for they have to he has to come and perform in the IPL. Then only he will get selected for the T20 World Cup. World
Absolutely.
Cup is the look. I am always besides IPL, we are also speaking from the point of view of the forthcoming T20 World Cup. So
Yeah.
Rinku
I mean,
Singh, as you mentioned, Rinku Singh is a very big, huge factor, and he is on the radar of the Mr. Ajit Agarkar and his team,
of
the
course, he has
selection
to
team.
be. And he probably, if Virat is playing and if Virat is not opening, Rinku is not even in the playing 11, which everyone has talked about in detail. And then you put Virat and Rohit at the top and sort of leave out Yashasvi Jaiswal, another great talent we have seen in last more than 1 year or so. These two guys coming and really proving their worth. But these days, practice matches are also so important. I remember Rinku hitting a six of Mitchell Stark, the most expensive player. It became headline in the media. So that's something, cricket has changed so much. And now we're seeing in IPL a lot of young talents are being empowered, like Rinku, uh, you name it. Someone like Yashasvi Jaiswal, uh, Pant is coming back. So it's the in first IPL we are playing where is there is no MS Dhoni as a captain, no Rohit Sharma as a captain, no Virat Kohli as a captain. So the new generation it's empowered. They're coming back to the elements, which is and the transition next year we have the mega auction also coming our way. So IPL is changing. Character of the game. The two bounces are allowed. A lot of new. We saw how many bounces were hurled yesterday. That was something really special, sir.
That's last that trick was used by RCB on the
Yeah.
but when you have seasoned players like Ajinkya Rahane, that helps. That was the
Yeah.
factor. They tried that
Yeah.
trick through Alzari Joseph and the other bowler uh,
Yes.
of using the two bouncers. That is the advantage if you have a seasoned player on the batting down there, you
True.
sail through.
Yeah.
And so now, as you rightly said, that IPL is going through that transition. The Indian cricket is going through a transition of the
Yes.
superstars
Absolutely.
fading out and young superstars coming up. Shubman Gill, Yashasvi Jaiswal, and I hope the amongst the fast bowlers after Bumrah, some other if Avesh Khan comes up or Mohsin Khan comes up. Some because we need good fast bowlers also,
I like the
and
way Yash Dayal was bowling yesterday, though. And this is what cricket teaches you. You don't give
yeah.
up. Yash Dayal was brilliant. I mean, the way he got the wicket of, I think he got the wicket of Rajat Patidar, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it? No, no, sorry. Rajat Patidar is in his
No,
team.
not
He
Rajat.
got the wicket of, I
Yeah,
think, the opener, captain, CSK, Rituraj
captain.
Gaikwad. And the ball was seaming around. And I was very impressed. This man was hit for five sixes, and he was sold for more than 5 crore. And this is a reverse of fortune. Amazing things happen in IPL, isn't it? It's just Uh,
L-
it just
What,
glorifies
what,
how people who are good at work, they actually, I mean, domestic cricket is of course there, gives you that sort of grooming. But when you come to IPL, the way you glorified it, Yash Dayal was brilliant. I mean, for a medium pacer to get hit for five sixes, you see people disappearing from the scene. Uh, uh, Cottrell, I remember West Indies fast bowler. He was hit for five sixes by Rahul Tewatia, and then he disappeared from the scene. So, but I mean, Yash Dayal should thank his lucky stars that he's managed to hold on to this, and he's doing a great job. Nice to see when people come back, sir, isn't it?
Look, I would like to share because as you know, I'm quite friendly with Shami. So I was
Ah,
speaking with Shami.
ah,
So recently also he came over. Look, the what he was saying that all the fast bowlers,
hmm,
I asked him why these fast bowlers he come and they start fading out. They come out with a
yeah,
speed of 145, 150. They have to toil hard. They have to work hard on them. They have to work hard on their fitness. They have to practice.
absolutely,
That
yeah,
he that when he whenever he used to got injured, he went back to his village, created his two types of pitches. He kept on bowling and working hard.
hmm,
So then only they will develop. Bumrah was not created overnight. He worked hard on it in spite of his
absolutely,
unique unorthodox action. So if the young players, whomsoever they perform in IPL and they fade out, I'm not saying Umran Malik has faded out, but yes, still
yeah,
people are expecting of the eye of them. So we need the pacers, but they have to really work hard, go and work hard in domestic cricket, and work hard on themselves with commitment. Because what happens if you start play one or two matches, and after that you carry in your forehead that in your shoulder that I am now IPL superstar, then you will not be able to perform
yeah,
better
absolutely,
in the with the
absolutely,
Indian national team. So that's the and one more thing, not only the pacers, we are forgetting that of course Vishnu is coming up, Kuldeep is there to stay, but we want more spinners also coming up. That is an interesting spinner which has been selected by LSG, Siddharth from the Tamil Nadu Premier League. So
yeah,
we are expecting besides the batters, we have seen two or three batters which we made, Yashashvi and the Rinku and all that. We
yeah.
expect this year that some good pacers, some interesting spinners come forward so that the
Absolutely. It
Indian
happens. It happens. And you rightly, no, no, you
yeah.
rightly pointed out that it's the hard work. It's hard work, honesty, and confidence. This is what cricket is all about. Abhijit Sarkar, Mr. Abhijit Sarkar, thanks a lot for coming on the show. We were expecting Mr. Surinder Khanna, former Indian cricketer, also, and due to some technical snag, he couldn't join. We'll get more guests, more talking point, more fun, more excitement as we go along, doing our shows on cricket calling. For now, take care, enjoy the Super Saturday, and have a great time. It's You're not going to leave your home, and you're drawing to especially when those matches are will be on. And Rishabh Pant coming home with a big knock, probably that's what we expect. Thank you. Good night. Take care. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.